passive income make a difference in your life?
Yeah. Sure. Pay for gas.
I started in real estate investing at 21 years old, where I bought my first house and sold it 2 years later for a $100,000 profit. At that point, I said to myself, I think I'm onto something. I went on to flipping houses, buying apartment buildings, lease options, and land development. I fell in love with real estate. I think real estate is the only real business there is. Real estate is the only business where time will erase your mistakes. And I made many mistakes. And I also hit many home runs. After 13 years in real estate investing, I pretty much narrowed it down to the buy and hold strategy to being the best for me to creating passive income. Currently, I own 5 properties totaling 15 apartment units. And I have a goal to reach 100 doors in the next 6 to 10 years. But if you only did one thing today, and that's buy one more property, other than the one you already live in, you would change the way you retire forever. I want to show you a roadmap to your property riches. I have 3 simple points for anybody to remember getting started in real estate investing. Number 1, investigate, don't speculate. Number 2, creative financing. And number 3, management of your properties. Number 1, investigate, don't speculate. Often, first-time property investors, they buy a property based on what a friend says, or a family member, or a so-called expert. This is speculation. Don't buy based on your emotions, because then you become a speculator. Don't guess the market. Don't guess the market. Study the market. When I started investing really heavily into real estate, I looked at an area in Ottawa, and I saw an area that was in the center core of the city, beside Rockland, which is the most expensive area in the city. I bought a $340,000 7-unit building, and people thought I was crazy. Later, I went on to sell that building. Oh no, I didn't sell that building. The current value of that building is $800,000. I more than doubled my investment in less than 7 years. Creative financing. Number 2. Believe it or not, it's easier to finance a property, a multi-unit property, than it is a single home that you would live in. Now, I did have some handouts that I gave you guys earlier. And you see here, it says 7 creative financing options. See, you got it there? And take it from me, there are hundreds of creative things that you can do with financing to buy your properties. Now, for the sake of time, go to number 2, page number 2, number 5. It says vendor take back. This is one of my favorite ways to finance a property. A VTB, or vendor take back, among real estate investors, is called the magic solution to getting around the down payment obstacle. A VTB essentially is when a vendor takes a second mortgage on a property to help the investor not have to put the 25% down. So you see, you don't need a lot of money to get started. You just have to be creative. Number 3, managing your properties. This is where most real estate investors get turned off. Just the thought of dealing with tenants, phone calls, rentals, just turns people off. Doesn't sit well with people. And if you're one of these people, the solution is very simple. Hire a property management company. A property management company will charge you 5 to 6% from the overall rents collected. And all you have to do is read the printouts at the end of the month. For me, I wanted to learn. And learning, you learn through trial and error. I figured out that the rents are collected on the 1st, because if you show up there on the 2nd, your rents are gone. I have on the page 3 of the handout, you'll see something about rental applications, and these are 20 questions to ask on a rental application. I like to ask 3 questions. Do you have a job? And can I talk to your employer? 2, can I talk to your landlord? And why did you move? And 3, can I do a credit check? And of course, there's bad people out there. There's people that are trying to con you, rob you, and I just write that off to a cost of doing business. I hope I shared a new light on real estate investing for you guys, and I gave you a clear roadmap to your property riches. I'm going to leave you with one final quote from a man named Jim Rohn. Do what others won't today, so you can live like others can't tomorrow.
Ah, dude.